Start again. Hello everybody, welcome to a new modern video. Playing today the deck of the moment, Crack the Earth. This deck is a blast to play. I've played it, at this point this is the third time that I played on the channel. You can always check the past videos in the modern playlist. And yeah, we're gonna blow up some lands here. Boom Bust. Crack the Earth. Each player sacrifices a permanent. What do you sacrifice? You sacrifice Flagstones of Trokair, Clue Token from Thraben Inspector, Chromatic Star, Treasure Token from Ragavan. What do they sack? A land. Same with Boom Bust. This deck blows up lands, plays Mana Tithe to make them pay 1 extra after you blow their land, plays removal spells, plays just the best card of Modern Horizons 2, and Mishra's Bauble and Urza Saga. I reduced a couple of Urza Saga. I've exchanged Thraben Inspector for Voldaren Epicure, and I've also added a couple of Chromatic Star and kind of weird exchanged the Saga package. I wasn't very much impressed with Saga, and yeah, also the Sideboard is a little bit polished now. We have the Affinity, Anti-Affinity, and Anti-Amulet Wear Tear, Anti-Graveyard, Anti-Red Decks, and Anti-Belcher Hammer Time. That's it. Don't bring Palm against anyone else. Let's get to a league with this deck. Super fun to play. We are currently 0-1 in this league, but the previous 2 runs with this deck were 4-1, 4-1. Then I changed some cards, and usually when you change cards in that deck, you do very well. You change some cards, you do very bad. So yeah, the Inspector came mostly because I have way more white mana than red mana. Okay, hand's good then. Let's go. Okay, they don't play Companion. Alright, Overgrown Tomb. Interesting. Is that Boomerjund? Could be Boomerjund. The Yawgmoth doesn't play Bauble. I'm very interested to just blow up a land here. I think I will, actually. I think I'm blowing up a land here. It's a pretty common play. Just go Bauble. It's a 2-for-1. But I'm on the draw. So I have that like extra card, you could say. So 2-for-1 yourself is not the worst if it comes up with just a land drop from the opponent. Yeah, I only have 12 red sources because I had a Triome, but I also have Chromatic Star. Okay, player is a Saga now. Ooh, Mana Tithe, that's good. There's a new card. It's still not on Magic Online as I'm recording this video, but it will be very soon. It's cost a white and exiles there is a Saga. It's called March of the Otherworldly Light. And that one could be just brutal on a Saga here. Just 1 mana Stone Rain. Let's see. I don't know what's my opponent on. Let's see if they have a 2-drop like a Tarmogoyf. Wow, they don't? Okay. Boom Bust. So I was going to make a token, but I can also just go Boom Bust here. Because if you go Boom Bust, targeting your own land, yeah, I think it's better. So I hold priority, and I boom. My land, your land. And then I'm holding priority, so I will be able to crack the fetch land in response. So that the Boom Bust still resolved because there's 1 target. But it's not going to blow up my land. Oh, I think I'm going to get the plains here. Yeah. Or cards from coming out to my cubes. I don't know. I'm not ready yet to answer. Isn't Wear Tear gonna be most of the times better most of the times? No, it can kill a creature, that card. Wear Tear doesn't. All of them, yeah. No, Thoughtseize. Okay. Yeah, I could have made a construct here. I just chose this line, which maybe it wasn't the best, but I just wanted to Stone Rain there. Maybe again, it wasn't ideal. Okay, they took Prismatic Ending instead of Mana Tithe. Interesting. I make a construct here, and what do I get? Do I want to just get a Bauble? I could get a Bauble, honestly. I can do the thing where I bubble myself, I see a Prismatic Ending, and just I'll draw it. Opponent discarded it, so they clearly are interested in that. And I want to keep this Mana Tithe up. I've Stone Rained my opponent 2 times now, so maybe they just ran out of lands, you know. So this Mana Tithe can hit a Tarmogoyf, although I do have an answer to the Tarmogoyf. The Thraben Inspector will pump the construct. That's a 3rd Overgrown too. My opponent's like playing black-green rock, probably. Let's see if they have a 3rd land, which would be a 5th one. It's an Urza Saga. That's a very good land. Very good land. Alright, I'm gonna fetch for Raugrin Triome end of turn. We're playing a spell, looks like. Wow! That's so strange. They just figured they wouldn't be able to. I don't know. Because they knew about the Mana Tithe. Punt? You didn't know their hand. Don't say punt. Okay, so I could return Lurrus. Or I could play Thraben Inspector and draw a card. I think I'm just returning Lurrus here. And attack for 2. Thoughtseize. I'm not necessarily cracking the bubble yet. I think the reason why they played the Liliana is they probably have a super expensive hand, and they are maybe just making constructs, and they just wanted to get rid of the Tithe. Like, they have 4 cards. Probably have, like, oh, Pyrite Crusader. Protection from white and red. Yeah, this was the card I was trying to resolve. Okay. I think I needed a bubble there. I kind of don't mind drawing a land too. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just draw. I'll play Bauble, and I'll have this is a 3/3, so actually it doesn't trade. It doesn't trade. I just thought about it now, because it has Infect, First Strike Infect. I thought it was just double strike. It's First Strike Infect. Huh. Thanks for the stream. Alright, thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Alright, top the Saga. Okay, I got the spear. They have to be aware that I am about to kill them, though. Next turn I'm actually lethal here. Unless they gain life with the spear. Abrupt Decay. Alright. I can't block. Wow, they don't attack. Okay, so I'm going to Prismatic Ending the Spear because I can't afford them to gain any life. Then I'm going to play Thraben Inspector. Passing my 4/4. Now we can actually trade. I still want to hold this bubble. As soon as the... Actually, we want to attack here. I think it's better that I attack. Yeah, I think it's better than I attack. I know that I don't have a blocker, but... I guess now I dead to a pump. No, first strike. It's not double strike. I still have 3 bolts in my deck. It was very important I didn't crack these bubbles, and the clue token from Thraben obviously mattered. Opponents thinking a lot. They got 4 cards, very few lands, lots of 3-drops. With the command is target. What are you choosing? Discarding a non creature. Oh, you want to return a land. Wow, this is basically a random 6. Okay. So I return the Urza Saga here. The mill 3, I return the Saga. Oh, they target me? Wait, what? Oh, you target me just to mill me 3? Sure. And you return the Saga. Okay, then. Yeah, stone raining the lands mattered a lot, for sure. Okay, this is Esper Sentinel. It's another artifact, so the construct will keep on beating. I don't need to crack these bubbles. Because now I go, oh, boom bust. Alright, so let's still go Esper Sentinel, because that makes my 4/4, my construct a 4/4. Then I also boom this land and this land. And now... I attack with both here. Since if they block the Thraben Inspector, they die to my bolt. So I basically force them to trade and they take 1 damage. Sometimes in Magic you have to think about this. If they have a forced block, it's actually a good thing that you attack with this creature, you know? You have to think about that. Because the opponent had a forced block here of the Direction Crusader on this. So they block that and then you kill them. And then you deal 1 extra damage. If you don't attack with the Thraben Inspector, you lose that damage. They didn't block, so it didn't matter, but... it's important. Like, all right, again, my sideboard is very childish. It's a 4-4-4-2-1 sideboard. Because the deck is just a combination of very important cards that you really do not want to touch. There's like very few cards I would touch from this deck, and definitely not anything in this matchup. So let's go. I don't care if there is a Saga. I have so many land destruction. Like, if your deck is just, how do you say, a castle of... I get every piece... I don't know how to explain it well. Anyway, I got a great hand. Deflecting Palm suited for that Shadow? Not at all. Deflecting Palm is solely for Belcher and Hammer. Don't sideboard Deflecting Palm against Shadow. You're not going to win. They play Discard Spell. They see your palm. They laugh at you because you sideboarded in. And then they just I don't know, don't attack, or... But mostly they just laugh at you. That's the most important thing they do. Alright, do I bubble myself first? I definitely have to bolt a bird. Do I want to bubble? Yeah, I think so, because I have so many Flagstones. I just was going to bubble first. Pyrite Spellbomb. Pyrite Spellbomb, funny. It kills the Karna, the Prussian Crusader. Funny enough, the Pyrite Spellbomb kills the Prussian Crusader. Is that bad without Sagas? Yeah. It's just 2 cards. It can't be that bad. Shadow Spear. I cut Shadow Spear from my deck. I was not impressed. Of course, the mirror match of Dragon's Channeler and Shadow Spear, it's a big deal. Alright. I'm gonna go Esper Sentinel. Crack the Earth. And that's our combo, Crack the Earth, Flagstone. Of course they have Shadow Spear. But, I mean, it's what it is. Now, if I draw another Crack the Earth, I can... it can be a better card. But if you draw a Flagstone, it's still like a good exchange. Yeah, basically just 1 mana destroyed an artifact. Obviously, that's not good. But that was like a bad case scenario. Nice. They go Prussian Crusader. Glad I have this Pyrite Spellbomb. Oh, nice. Dragon's Channel there too. Surveil 1. Crack the Earth. I'm gonna keep this on top now. See, as I told you, that's why I played that. That's why I played that Spear there. Bomb killing the Crusader from my Boros deck. Pretty happy about it. Yeah, I'm drawing way more lands with this deck now that I cut the 2 Sagas. Before it was 20 lands, 4 of which are Urza Saga. Now it's 19 lands, 2 of which are Urza Saga. So basically overall, we just it's like if we added a land. Alright, explosives, they're gonna kill both of my permanents. It's fine. I'll go crack, return Lurrus here. Wow, it would make me untap. It's not good timing. If I have a spell now, I can surveil. I'll play crack. I'll get the Sacred Foundry. Repeated life. No thanks, though. Well, I hope they don't have a discard spell. Because this is all I got. I have 2 cards, 3 lands. Wow, it is trying to dual land. Why? Ugh. Liliana of the Veil. Ooh. Thank God I have this card in hand. Okay. They have 1 card. They discard another land. Sweet. And they keep a card in it. Most likely a removal spell. Draw. Bolt. Mana Tithe. Just evil. Alright, let's go with Lurrus. And what do I want to go? I think I want to go Pyrite Spellbomb to kill Liliana. Nah, probably not. Probably just Sentinel. They have a removal spell 100% in the end because they discarded a land. But still have to make them have it, I think. Otherwise, they just -2 and kill my Lurrus. Yeah, this is like the more obvious play. Wow, they make me draw a card? This reminds me of when people thought sees you when you have Leopold in play. Oh, because you have Liliana Plus anyway. You could have just Liliana Plus then. Alright, draw a card. If I had 2 lands, I would... Alright, draw a card. Ooh, crack the earth. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go Channeler. Crack the earth here. Surveil. It's a 3rd crack the earth. Sacrifice a land. And pass the turn. Yeah, we got Ragavan, we got Pyrite Spellbomb. Urza Saga. Very strong in this Drago game. Very strong. Although we do have Lurrus. It's not easy to beat Lurrus in this scenario, but they can like get a Nihil Spellbomb here eventually. You can't dash Ragavan. Yeah, you can. You can. You can. You can dash. Alright, so Liliana goes to 6. We will take it down a little bit with the Channeler. Okay, draw. Prismatic Ending. Land. Okay. What I can do is maybe just Pyrite Spellbomb. What are you asking, Kopek? I think I'm going Pyrite Spellbomb just because I want to surveil with the Channeler. Boom bust. Okay, I like this a lot. Draw a card. Crack fetch. And play Boom Bust. Boom. Land to the graveyard. And then I shrink the Liliana down to 3. Interestingly, yeah. The land destruction plan definitely works. I've also killed 2 of my own lands and surveilled. Let me check how many lands I have in the graveyard. Oh no, don't want. I have 8 lands in my graveyard, so I have 11 lands out of the 19. I have 11 lands out of the 19. So there's 38 cards in the deck, 8 of which are lands, 30 of which are spells. This is. Hopefully I draw the spell. No. I want to dash Ragavan here. Face, face. I think face, face, face. That's 8 damage. Yeah. I don't care about Liliana. I guess I have a Ragavan in hand now. I forgot. I'm fine, I'll discard it. Force of Vigor. What? Do I want to keep the... Nah, it's fine. I'll discard Ragavan. Who cares? Urborg? They probably have a 3-drop in hand. I hope it's not... Oh no, even if it's Pyrexian... even if it's Pyrexian guy, I can still flash back the Spellbomb. This was Saga game 1. Yeah. We both discard a card. Gem Razor. It's a strange card. Is Ignoble Heart a human? No. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Cool thing. Right, draw. There's Saga. Nice. What do I want to do here? Channeler can attack there. I guess I can get the bomb, and I'll be lethal next turn. I'll be lethal next turn, right? Yeah, here, attack Liliana. Well, in paper, you handle Liliana by just putting a card face down in the graveyard. And when both of the players agree, they flip the card. That's how you handle the card in paper. I've played a lot of Liliana of the Veil in my life. A lot. I've qualified to several Pro Tours with Jund in my early career. A lot of Liliana. Alright, this game is over. Lurrus wasn't bad. Not a bad card, I'll tell you. Channeler, also not a bad card. Considering how many lands I saw. Yeah. How you'll be doing it with Crack the Earth? How will you be doing Crack the Earth? Oh, that's true. How do you agree on Crack the Earth? Each player sacrifices a permanent. I think that you do it in order. Yeah, I think that you choose it first. So you play Crack the Earth, opponent says, I don't counter, resolves, and then you put a card in your graveyard, and then your opponent puts the card in your graveyard, in their graveyard. Yeah. No, but that was a good question. Because on paper, online, you don't choose. It's like, you know, Concede Judgment? The voting system on Magic. You love this deck? Yeah, it's going very well so far. I've lost to Jund Saga, Living End, and the Mirror. Those are my 3 losses. And the Mirror is kind of weird. Like, game 1, I really just found myself in a losing position out of nowhere. After, like, maybe just some mistakes here and there. I don't know. Okay, they play Kaera. I play Lurrus. The hand is not amazing, but I'm not... You know me, I don't go around mulligan 3 lands, 4 spells hand. Is Jund Saga the same as Jund Lurrus? Yeah, Jund Saga is Jund Lurrus. Okay, there goes Scalding Tarn go. There you go, Channeler. Can't play around Brandon 6. If they have Brandon 6, GG VP. They play only 60 cards. Usually 60 cards is blue-white. Online Crack the Earth is slightly better. Yeah. Usually Brandon 6 is played by your index. I'm afraid of Fire and Ice here. Creature, but this is very good. I think I like this card. I'll leave it on top. Then I want to play Crack the Earth. It's card disadvantage, I know. I know it's card disadvantage. But my opponent is shocked here. I don't know. Makes me think they have makes me think they have a. They don't have that many lands. We did play around Fire Ice. Played RC, play Bauble. David Fire Ice killed both of my cards. Alright, they miss a land drop. Yep, nice. I had that feeling. I had the feeling. Ooh, ooh. That my opponent was mana screwed. Alright, I'm gonna boom. I'm gonna boom pre-combat because that will turn this into Delirium. Boom. Boom! Boom, 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 boom! That's the sound. Alright, what are they doing there? Probably blue-white control. Blue-white control, also known as UVO control. What deck is this? This is the Boom 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 Bust deck. Blue-white control they play. I think once again my sideboard is just empty. You'd be like, yo, you built a bad cyber, Mangu. I don't think so. I think it's fine to have a cyber where you just don't cyber much. You're just like, what really? What cards are bad against control? Tell me. Bolt maybe, but they're like not the worst. Everything else is kind of like is needed for the deck to work. Maybe Prismatic Ending is a card I would cut. But they have Chalice of the Void, so I'm just going. Alright, we have the combo. Flagstone, Crack the Earth. Do I just want to go Sentinel here? I think so. Ah, it's a mistake, actually. Sorry. This was a very, very basic mistake to make. This is what Limited teaches you. Next turn, I can't double spell because I made this play. I should have played like any of these two cards, so that next turn I could go Sentinel, Crack the Earth, and use all my mana. Now, unless I draw something, I am wasting a mana. Wasting a mana in a deck like this equals to defeat, most likely. I'm not dashing Ragavan. We have to play around with Fire and Ice. Okay, so they probably have Counter Spell now. If they have Counter Spell, I'll still like draw a card, so I'm happy with the exchange here. And imagine if you're on the play with this starts. Huh? Just imagine if you're on the play with this starts. Okay, nice. I top decked a card that I can play despite despite the early mistake. Well, wow. Okay, no. Prismatic Ending's fine. They made me draw a card? Oh, I guess they need to leave up. They need to leave up Counterspell, but it made me draw a card. I've drawn 2 cards already off Esper Sentinel. What a bomb. Ooh, Mana Tithe, Figo. Well, let's go. Mountain dash Ragavan. I hit Teferi, can cast it, so close though. And then I'll go Channeler with Treasure Up for Mana Tithe. And pass, return this, so I don't go under I don't go under Fire and Ice. Now I'm gonna wait to get Delirium. Next turn I can get Delirium, so I can easily just dash Ragavan. Chalice on 1. Porca merda. Ai ai ai. Ai ai ai. Ok. Draw. Do I want to just draw card here? Maybe. It's just I didn't want to use the treasure. This is a sorcerer, right? Yeah. Okay, you got 11. Okay, you got top land. Nice. Nice. I'll play Lurrus. Okay. 2 damage here, so if I this survives 2 turns, I can get there. Ah. Ending? Way to bolt in response. Yeah, maybe. Interesting. I think I'm gonna attempt to bust here. Yeah, no, dash doesn't alter the converted mana cost. Let's see how it works. I'm busting. No, I have a counter. Yeah. Adoben's Veto you brought in? Wow, okay. So I'm not giving up until they have a clock. Chalice and 2. Okay. Ending? I think I'm drawing a card here. I really need to draw ending. I waited long enough with the Spellbomb. It's fine. It's not over yet. Again, until they... I mean, I guess if they have a counter spell. Oh, the Saga! Attenzione! 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 They can't spreading seas anymore, the Saga. Oh, yeah, Solitude? Memory Deluge. They can't spreading seas because they play Chalice on 2. They obviously have, like, I don't know, 2 removal spells. Typhon? Shark Typhoon. Dio buono. Okay. Draw. Bolt. Why don't I draw freaking Prismatic Ending? That's fine. Alright. I guess I'll have some wear tears for sideboard, huh? The fact that they tapped out, though, Makes me think they don't have a counter spell, so I think I can still top deck. Draw. Ending. Ending. Attenzione. Please don't counter. Please don't counter. No, no, no! They countered. I don't know. I think they just tapped out for this. I didn't expect them to have a counter spell. Like, this came off a surprise. You know? I really did not expect. Nah, they probably just drew it then. Okay, I'm just gonna crack this bubble. I can never win with this. They have a... Oh, so I shouldn't. They have a construct here, so I just need to draw ending and hope they don't have a counter. It's my only out. And I'm still not in a rush. Probably I should be, but... I'm gonna attack first. Because I had the mana floating from the star. Wow, they didn't flashback the memory deluge? Did they just forget? Or did they see from my stream that they had a good card on top? So they just drew the card. Alright. Let's not be suspicious of streamers. Let's click the buttons. Alright. I'll concede this game. Maybe I just bring in 2 wear tier for 2 star. The stars looks like the worst card to me. Yeah. Still had 1 mana extra which I didn't use. I mean, at that point, if they have the... Alright, let's go on the play. Lurrus. Alright, very good end. This is a very good end. Okay. I'm gonna go Sacred Foundry. I made Flagstones of Trokair, actually. Yeah. Just Flagstone, Thraben, double Mishra's Bauble. Pass. I'm definitely cracking 1 bubble in their upkeep. Shark Typhoon. The reason for star is that you sacrifice permanents, so having a star is nice. Plus you play very few red sources. Ooh, they have a chalice on top. Good to know. Wear tier. Sacred Foundry. Crack the earth. play Crack. I'll sacrifice the Flagstone. And tap for 1. Wish this was a star rather than a where's here. So this is the problem with like sideboarding extra answers like this, is that you draw them and they're just mulligan. You see, this is really a big problem. Ooh, they played around my crappy Earth with a Chalice and 0, and I drew Bauble too. That's impressive, opponent. That's impressive. It's not gonna stop me from killing you though. I'm gonna play a Sacred Foundry untapped. I'm going to play a Wear, and then I'm gonna play Crack the Earth. And now I'm wondering, should I sacrifice Thraben Inspector or Clue Token? I think Clue Token. Then I Bauble again. Now Wear isn't a mulligan. No, I mean, it could have been whatever, you know, I had Prismatic Ending, but sure. I'm just saying, you know, evaluating cards, you don't always have to evaluate cards in their best case scenario. That's very important. Like, you don't know, so, oh, I should bring a Wear Tear because it would be good here. Like, now I have 2 Prismatic Ending that are bad. I really wish one of these was a star. Our opponent's shocked. See, this is really bad. The fact that we sideboarded this turned it against us big time. I can't move because they have counters for mana up. Powerful, just a meme. Yeah, I mean, it's a modern deck. Sometimes it's powerful, sometimes it's a meme. Every modern deck falls under this category. Every modern deck that isn't the classic decks that you see forever. And of course, the fact that my opponent has drawn 4 lands is helping them. You know, game 1, they conceded on turn 3 without lands. And this game, they have way more lands. So, as any land destruction deck, you can't just flat out. I guess that's why you need it for Urza Saga. After all. The card that I want to draw is, and will always be, Urza Saga. Against control. Okay, Boom Bust, not the worst. Maybe I shouldn't have. I didn't draw any fetch lands. Yeah, never mind. The Boom Bust is very good with fetch land, but this wasn't the case. Going to Boom Bust. I think so. It's, again, card disadvantage. It's card disadvantage, but it's what it is. Drawing 3 Prismatic Ending is also card disadvantage. If you don't cast it. You wanted to go for Bust? That Chalice and 0 is so weird, though. Like, Chalice of the Void against me, and they played it on 0. That was very weird. keep on casting Bust here. Or rather Boom here. Maybe just accept it this time. They counter. Okay. Want to pinch them a red? I don't think they play any red card. I want to just take out of the double white of Solitude, but yeah. They also have Jeskai Triome and they didn't fetch it, so I assume they have it in hand. Alright, yeah, the Stone Rain plan really did not work. Opponent drew 7 lands, and then it's now underway to cast the Fairy 5, untap for counter spell. Okay. Urza Saga can help if they don't have a Spreading Seas. This is definitely the best thing to do ever against control deck. To Fairy though, that bounces it. I have added a third color, which I'm happy about. This game is over, I can never win. I'm just going through the motions. Uvu Control is a strong deck. I've streamed it a couple of times, and I only felt weakness against 4-color Omnath. Die, this is just a terrible sign. I just want to give up. It's only my fault, but I wouldn't. Whatever. Alright, I pass. Having these cards in end is just such a sign of poor sideboarding. All right, I don't want to play anymore. Okay. Fine, we picked up a loss. It's okay. It's okay. Should have just drawn. Should just play 4 Urza Saga main. That's it. Like, period. Just play 4 Urza Saga. Having 2 Urza Saga is unreasonable. Unreasonable. Do I like this deck? I do. Chat, did you see that I'm now officially a full-time YouTuber? I even have proper thumbnails now. Did you see? I even have proper thumbnails now. There's actually a Mango artwork on the shadow. So that just means that I'm a proper YouTuber now. Okay, we have Saga, and we have a Dream. I am. Pro-tuber. How long until we have Magic TikTokers? I don't know. Man, I really regret not having gone into YouTube like 3 years ago. And only after 3 years of streaming. So maybe in 3 years I regret not even going into TikTok. Opponent's Mulligan into 5. Jake's baked. Do I go Mountain? Think so. I go Mountain. Nah, let's just go Sacred Foundry. Because I want to go Saga turn 2, so. Stevens untapped. Playing against, is it Murktide looks like? Okay. See, if I hadn't gone Mountain, I couldn't have played a Saga plus ending here. Ooh, another Saga. I like it. Do I want to attack? Yeah, if they dash Ragavan, I'm totally fine with that. Twitch is beating YouTube for games? Not at revenue. Not even close. Well, YouTube is much better for content creators. Twitch might be better for just interaction, but the YouTube comment section also works very good, I think. Okay, Territorial Cabo. That's a 2-mana 4/4. Alright. Not a card you see every day. Think I just ignored this guy. Buongiorno, Stefano. I think I just ignored this guy and make constructs. Next turn I'm in Delirium with enchantment and artifact in the graveyard. Opponent has holy weird art. Are these cards even real? Like, can you have a Steam events like this? Is this like what, a secret lair? Oh, only MTGO promos, yeah. Okay, Cabo gets in. You don't fetch? Okay. They cleaned the graveyard, Chichi? Well, that's true. They looted though. Magic Online promos. So weird. Alright, I got a construct. I'm on 12 life too. Did they play Treble Flames? Fire Ice! Damn! I'm afraid of Treble Flames all of a sudden. I have to kill that thing. Porca Eva. Alright. Let's just get Bomb. Just get Bomb. What am I doing this turn? I have to go Prismatic Ending. Now I get Chromatic Star because I need to filter mana. I need to filter. I think white mana is fine to filter. Yeah, white mana is fine to filter. Okay, so I'm going to ending this guy because I'm afraid of Treble Flames. Hope you don't have like Stubborn Denial. Should have played land first. Don't spell pierce me. Porco cazzo, you have Stubborn Denial for real? Alright, you go. Where's the Shadow Spear? I cut it from my deck. Maybe it was a mistake. But I didn't like it. Alright, I go to 7. You looted again. I go to 7. Draw. Can I draw a spell? Nice spell, Mangu. Bravo. Although if I play the spell, I don't make a construct. Pacienza. I have to kill this thing. This kill's too large. Don't stabby me, please. Don't stabby me, please. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Do I want to do something with this Thraben Inspector? I think I'm attacking. Maybe they have some cards with haste, but... I'm gonna crack a clue. Ragavan dash. Arr! Ayah! They have cards with haste. They have cards with haste. Alright, I'm gonna loot with the star. Because there might be a bolt on top of my deck. Yeah. Might be a bolt on top of my deck. There isn't. Okay, I go to 5, and now I die to Treble Flames. Please don't Treble Flames me. Oh, they play Esper Sentinel. Okay. At least it means I'm not dead. So that's a good news. More Prismatic Ending. Okay. I'll make a construct. And what do I go get? I don't have a Shadow Spear in my deck anymore. I think I think the bomb here. And then I just play my cards. And even attack for 1, because I now have infinite blockers. I do die to Treble Flames, assuming they play, which they must play Treble Flames if you play 5 colors. But they don't have it last turn, because I was dead to that, so... I just have to dodge it. Bolt me! That's not a good news. I could have been a 7 life if I didn't attack with Thraben Inspector last turn. So I would have not died to the double bolt. Alright, good game. Good game, opponent. Let's go to game number 2. I'm on the play. Burrenton Forge-Tender looks solid. Probably bring them all. What do I want to take out? Can take out the stars. What else? You really can't cut anything from this deck. No, they stole my Esper Sentinel. They didn't play it in their zoo deck. Alright, I just have a couple of Burrenton. 4 might be too much in this matchup. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Alright, on the play. Revealing Lurrus. Okay, a really good end. We have turn 1 Channeler, turn 2 Boom Bust with the Flagstone. I think I'm once again going Sacred Foundry so that if I draw... No, actually. If I draw Urza Saga, I can't do that. So I guess Mountain's fine. Yeah, Mountain's fine. Unless they go exactly fetch go and I draw Saga. Okay, that's a marginal play. Sorry, that's a marginal scenario that I can envision. Or just also just drawing. Alright, I fetch it, so we're fine. You go Wild Nakado. Okay. Mana Tithe. Alright, I'm gonna just go Boom Bust. It's too juicy not to. Land, I don't want it. Use Flagstones of Trokair, yes. Raugrin Triome, go. Tap first to offer the trade. Not offering the trade. Alright, not doing anything. Let's go. Just a couple of Burrenton Forge-Tender. Is the cow... Does the cow have trample? It doesn't, right? No. Okay, good. Flametongue Cabo. What's Deflecting Palm for? Belcher and Hammer Time. You block Cabo with Cauldron Familiar. That's nasty. Nerdy Steve, is Cauldron Familiar still the best deck in Historic? Or is March of the Otherworldly Light going to put an end on the Triumph? We all know it's not going to happen. I couldn't know that art. Yeah, the art is very good. It's like exactly the coffin meme song. All right, this hand. This end's weird. Very weird. I think I'm gonna mulligan this end. As much as I never mulligan 4 lands 3 spells, and this end on the draw against 5 color zoo, like, come on. Like, if I had any ways to get at least value out of this, like 1 star, which isn't the sideboard, by the way. That I'm mulligan. Okay, much better hand. Much better hand. Bauble Mango. Let's go. Windswept Teeth go. Do I want to go Sentinel? No, Ray, I told you this before. You don't go Sentinel on 1. If you have Saga. If you want to use the Saga mana. I just play a card that dies. What do I prefer dying? This. Does that seem sweet? It is. Ooh, they got Zagana Triome. So they probably go, I don't know, Sacred Foundry Kabu. Oh, Sign of Draco. Wow, they got the Sign of Draco down for real. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go Esper Sentinel, and I'm gonna crack the Earth. You sacrifice one of your sweet lands, and I sacrifice a Flagstone. And I go get the Raugrin Triome. When this card came out, I thought it was busted. I thought it was the best thing to do in Modern Horizons 2. My chat told me, what's the card most impactful in Modern Horizons 2? I said Sign of Draco. Literally no one ever played this card for like 6 months. But now my opponent... Thank God I don't buy cards out for Spike anymore, or I would have lost so much money. Alright, you got Territorial Cavalry, which I also can't deal with. Your threats are large, opponent. You knew that. First Strike. This got First Strike because of the Sign of Draco. So I can't, like, do the thing. Madonna mia, non vinco mai. This is so over. And I even won my Stone Rain them. I guess I was on the draw. Yeah, you just don't win on the draw. Unfortunately, Modern Magic. Wasn't the play, though. Alright, you dash a Ragavan. That's a good sign. It means your hand is not great. Oh, wait, this is First Strike. Lol, vero. Got first strike because of the sign of Draco. Non vinco mai, non vinco mai. I'll take 10 because why not? And I draw a Pauper Staple. Unfortunately, in this format, we play mythic rares and rares, so playing commons won't get you there. Alright, Ragavan. It's time that we got, like, I don't know, remove a spell from the opponent deck. It's one of those times. One of the desperate times, you know? Stubborn Denial. Stubborn Denial is another sign. A sign that it's time to give up. Alright. This was a pretty important lesson, chat. What I'm showing you today, it's a very important lesson. So you can go home, or if you're already home, you just stay there. And you can say, today I learned a lot from Pepengu. What you learned is that you have to net deck. If you net deck, you go 8-2 in 2 leagues. If you make changes to the list because you think you're smarter than the person that did well in an event you net deck from, you go 1-3. So I thought that my expertise, I could afford to make changes. But the reality, the brutal reality, told me that in Magic, there's 2 types of players. The players who play and the players who commentate. Remember. You always have to remember who you are, these two. Will there be a streamer preview for the new set? Streamer preview for the new set. Yeah, I'll be streaming the new set for sure. Hello, Hidden. Okay, we got Lurrus of the Dream Den. The opponent has also Lurrus of the Dream Den. I'm on the draw. Before release, we play Magic Online. Yeah. Sacred Foundry untapped? Huh. Do we got a burner? I think that's a burner, chat. I think I'm gonna do a good old card disadvantage here. Wow, the mirror match again? Instead of a Triome, we're going to play a Blood Crypt. Played so many mirrors. No, but unfortunately though, they played a superior version. Because they probably did... Oh, why did I suck this? Alright, I'm dropping the league. They probably didn't invent anything new, so... Alright, I've completed the league. Thank you, Magic Online. Yeah, let's just delete this and get the list that I had before already. So let me go to Carver Live and let me get the list that I already had before. Export to text. No, levati sta versione del merda, porco cazzo, dov'è? Where is it? Export to text. Oh, I have to copy and colla, okay. Salva. Alright. Yeah, at least yesterday. Yeah, let's go back to that one. Boros cracked the earth. Okay. Aspetta, what's happening? Oh wow. It takes the card Boom Bust and Wear Tear. Oh wow. Any Lutri? Mr. Offner, do you want me to stream Lutri tomorrow? Okay, so the changes that we make, what are they? Allora. Yes, okay. Do we cut Bowmat for Pyrite Spellbomb? I'll definitely keep the Shadow Spear. But do I keep Voldaren Epicure? I think Thraben Inspector wasn't that bad. Huh? Maybe is the... You think Inspector is bad? What about the Star? What about the Star? Alright, 1 damage OP. Alright. I believe you, the Rocco. I believe you. Chat, we got we got the winner. We got the challenge winner in the chat. He's the Rocco, is the player who we are net decking from. I just recognized the name. Now you said you wanna have a Blood Crypt. I like it. Actually though. Yeah, I like it. You said you want a Blood Crypt, and I agree with that. It's not a Plains for Flagstone, but even if... It doesn't really matter, I think. Right? The Plains. Probably... Yeah, no, the Sideboard will remake it. Isn't the Mana Tithe Ilful? It's not very good, yes. It's not very good Mana Tithe. Maybe I cut Plains. I don't want to cut any Urza Saga. I thought I might cut some Urza Saga, but then you just lose the late game. Am I cutting Plains? Or, yeah, I'm cutting Plains, right? Yeah, 11 red sources, not very many. Although, you only need 1, and you have 4 Mishra's Bauble to deck thin. 12. 12 is fine. I now only have 4 white sources for Foundry, so there's definitely cases where Flagstone doesn't hit a Plains. I need Plains to suck to Boom Bust. What if I cut... No. What if I cut an Arid Mesa and have another Plains? Like, another, maybe, Inspiring... If I cut an Arid Mesa and add a white land. Like, not a Plains, though, because I also need red lands. Yeah, I was thinking about... Oh, you think about Godless Shrine. No, but we need to have 12 red sources, at least. At least 12 red sources. Now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is necessary. You want to take out the Vantages. But the problem of Vantage... One Inspiring Vantage is the best cut. Yeah, but I can't replace it with the Plains. Or then I have the same problem, that I don't have 12 red sources. Yeah. Plus 2 fetch. The problem is that if you add your fetches, you lower the Sacred Foundry in your deck. No, again, Inspiring Vantage is fine. I actually wouldn't mind playing more. Yeah, we could play Triome over Blood Crypt. I think that's it. Topland sucks. It does. You're right. I've had a Topland a couple of times, and it was really bad. That's true. That's very true. Okay, I think I would go like this. Don't cut Sagas. Sagas are very good. Don't cut Sagas. It's definitely a way I lost was to flood. And then I also wanted to take out the Lightning Helix, the Kataki. I think Pity Needle is alright. Now that we have 4 Sagas. I guess then 3 Lanterns fine because Saga again gets that Lantern. I think I want to have another Deflecting Palm for the Hammer Time matchup. Just, although against Hammer Time you have 4 Wear Tear. Is there a matchup you found particularly weak against the Rocco? You need a single planes because, well, having basic lens is great. You just don't take damage. You have Flagstones of Trokair. Now you only have 4 lands for Flagstones of Trokair, which is very few. You need a Nully Heat for Murktide Regent. My problem, though, is that if you have a card like a Nully Heat in the sideboard, then you're just going to sideboard it in every matchup. And I hate that feeling. I hate to have a card that I sideboard in every matchup. Murktide was hard to beat in play. Yeah, I did lose against Murktide Regent. I did lost against that card. Maybe Path to Exile is more like targeting exactly Murktide. I guess Path to Exile sucks if you're planning on Stone Raining your opponent. Never mind. You just need Blood Crypt to have the 12 red sources. And you also need to have a 3rd color for ending. Just try Heat. The thing is that you don't just try a removal spell. Like, removal spell is a removal spell. No, but, like, for example, again, like, you know how, like, if you play 2 Heats in the sideboard, right? No, sorry. This is a random cyber guide. Like, you... I'll put it here. You... I'm not gonna play anymore. I'll just end the stream by brainstorming a little bit more about this deck. Because at this point we've done like 3 leagues with it, so we're a bit knowledgeable. So, for example, you have the Unholy Heat, right? So against Isa Murktide, you now bring in 2 Unholy Heat. And I assume you don't bring in the Burrenton Forge-Tender. And, like, what card are bad? Like, what, Pyrite Spellbomb is bad? Voldaren Epicure is bad? Like, it depends on play draw, I guess. You want only 3 Flagstone. No. You need 4 Flagstone. Flagstone is just by far the card you want to open in your hand. All the cards are bad against Murktide. They're not very good. So that's the thing, right? This is what I was explaining before. The deck is like, you need like all the little pieces. So whenever you take, I don't know, let's say Voldaren Epicure out, you're losing power to crack the earth, you know? And whenever you're taking, I don't know, Mana Tithe out, then you're losing power to Boom Bust. Ether Spellbomb? Yeah. No. You need Block Crypt also because it casts Lurrus. Maybe you can go ahead and go like this and like, and it's gonna be fine. But, you know, I don't know like how much. I guess this will definitely help. My problem is that then you go like against Grixis Shadow, and then you bring in the Heat again. No? You have to. That's fine, I guess. Just sideboard in the same way. But at this point, why don't we just play like this. You cut 2 heat, you cut 2 Mana Tithe, you put 2 heat here. You know? Why don't we do this? On thin ice. Ooh. Chain to the rocks. Chain to the rocks. Play this card in my first PT. Top 8. So this is very bad against Prismatic Ending, but we're not sideboarding it against Prismatic Ending. We're sideboarding it against Shadow and Merc, and they do not deal with this card. Right? Spreading Seas, but they don't play Spreading Seas. Sarah Follower, that's what I did earlier. Topland was really, really bad. Spreading Seas kills it, I know, but these decks don't play that. Alright, I can see playing Chain to the Rock. I don't like Anoli Heat in the sideboard. Chain to the Rock, it's more like it gets the thing. And like you have access to plenty of mountains. Like you have, yeah, like 10 mountains. Maybe it's not that many. But like you have to draw a mountain if you want to win. You just not cast your cards with this deck. So even if you don't have that many sources. Yeah. So you're basically bringing this card only against Grixis, Shadow, and he's a Murktide. So you go something like, yeah, +2 Chained to the Rocks. And here, you just do the same play. You just do the same sideboarding. You can't play Path. You just don't Raining them. And against Hammer Time, I've never played it in my 3 leagues, but you have now for, I mean, you have just step 4 Wear Tear and all this. To the Rocks. I don't think I want Pithing Needle. You're gonna board out Crack the Earth for sure. What else do we take out? I like Ragavan. I think I keep Boom Bust. You don't like Ending? Yeah, nah, I think Ending is still fine. I mean, they have 8 cards you need to kill, so. Yeah. Condemn. No, I'm not bringing in the Chain to the Rocks against Omnath decks. So against Hammer, you probably trade, yeah, I guess since I took out the Crack the Earth, I can cut the Evil Dar and Epicure, and I think Mana Tithe maybe you can shave. No portable hole with Sagas. Yeah, no, you can't get portable hole with Saga. I wonder if you come up with that suggestion. Like, it's weird that you come up with that suggestion. Like, that shows like a deep understanding of the game, but at the same time, it doesn't. It's weird. The card's been out for 6 months. What's Epicure for? Epicure is to combo with Crack the Earth. Remember what Mama Mango told me. First message can't be a bad message. If first message is bad, it's over. What else next? So we have Omnath. Against Omnath, I think I've sideboarded nothing. Against Omnath, it's really bad if they go Abundant Growth. We need to flip place at the Ragavan. Why do you need to flip place at the Ragavan? Because if the first one dies, you have another one. Silver Win, thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the subscription. Welcome, welcome. Alright, against Omnath, I'm gonna say nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Against Uvu Control, Don't. So wear tear is weird. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just go -1 Shadow Spear, +1 wear tear. I guess against Omenath I can also cut Shadow Spear. Maybe. What about Pithing Needle? Pithing Needle names Urza Saga. Sorry, it names Renin 6. Although I like Solgate Lantern better, I think. Yeah, I don't like Pithing Needle. No, that Shadow. It's just that I want to write a deck guide about this deck, and while I had the, I don't know, I just wanted to make sure that I had a good grasp of the deck, main and side. Now with this Chain to the Rocks, I think it could be a good card. You only bring it in against Murktide and Shadow. Maybe you can bring it in against like Rakdos, Boros Prowess. But that's about it. You have to be very careful about it. What happened to Thraben Inspector? It got cut. We've added too many cards and we lost every match. So we're back to this original version.